From trials to triumph. Partial knee replacement on both knees. I did not see then just how it would end. All I knew was I wanted it to end. All I knew is how it had been so long. The pain was too great to bear. The question was, do I have the strength to persevere? I couldn't stand the pain anymore. I wanted it to end. I was not overjoyed. All the activities I had enjoyed now I could not tolerate. In my mind, all I could think, no more playing basketball, my favorite sport. No more playing volleyball. No more kneeling at the altar to pray. No more climbing up or down stairs. If I could avoid it, no more running anymore. My best friend was my neighbor boy. We always played with his trucks and his cars, and we rode our bikes together. I was a tomboy. I had played basketball on concretes all the time. I was always outdoors doing some type of activities. I was working, going up and downstairs. I had always lived upstairs. When I worked at the YMCA of Greater Milwaukee, I would have to give tours in one of the largest YMCAs in the Greater Milwaukee area. Many stairs, many steps, lots and lots of tours. I had endured so many steps over the 14 years, and at the end of my shift, I had to lock the doors and secure everything. I always lived upstairs. I would have to take the groceries upstairs. I would have to take the laundry upstairs. My bedroom was upstairs. Many, many stairs. So my knees had lots of wear and tear on them. My goal today is to tell you a short story about the trials and triumph. I couldn't stand the pain. It was no treasure. There was no peace from the pressure. Every pound added its measure. The throbbing was too much. No pleasure. I wanted it to end. It was my center cynosure. I never wanted the surgery. I was fine repeatedly taking 600 milligram, 800 milligram ibuprofen 4 or 5 times a day. And eventually I came to realize that I really wasn't getting any relief. It was like eating Pez candy. So the time had come where I needed to figure out what I was going to do about this pain and pressure in my knees. Even when I was going to bed to lay down to rest, I really wasn't getting much relief. My knees were always aching, was always swollen, even in bed at night. This had been going on for nearly a year. So finally I decided I needed to go see an orthopedic surgeon. So I went to see an orthopedic surgeon. He looked at me and taken my x-rays, and he said he could not do the surgery for me because I was too young. And all I could do was to continue to take the pain medication and endure the pain. Or I could get a cortisone injection in my knee. And I couldn't bear that. I couldn't even come to terms with that. Taking an inflamed area and putting a long needle in it. Why would I do that? So I came back to see him sometime later, and I said, yeah, I need the cortisone shot because I'm in pain all the time and I need some relief. So he did the shot. It hurt so bad. I was actually limping out of his office and ended up resting like all weekend. I couldn't even do anything. I was in so much pain. But the shot was only temporary, and I ended up back in the same situation I was in. It maybe lasted a week or so, and I said, I will never do that injection again. So after some time, I went to see another orthopedic surgeon, and hopefully I would have different results. So I went to see him. He did the x-rays. We came in for the consultation, and he said, I can see that you have damage and arthritis in your knees, but because of your age, I won't do the surgery for you. So I was stuck, you know. They say that the knee surgery would last 20 years if you don't run. But I needed to wait until I was at least 55 or 65 to take the surgery because I was nowhere near that. So I had to wait and endure. And I think I was at a picnic in the backyard with my aunts. And my auntie saw me walking in pain. And she said, you need to go get a third opinion. And I said, well, I have nothing to lose. Let's go get a third opinion. But this time I looked for a younger orthopedic surgeon. Somebody that hopefully would understand my pain and, you know, my situation and give me some grace. And I went to see Dr. Michael J. Anderson in Grafton. And when I went to see him, he did the x-rays, came in for the consult. He said, when would you like to have the surgery? I said, oh my goodness, you'll do the surgery? He said, yeah, I'll do the surgery. I said, oh my goodness. And so he did the surgery. I had 3 months of rehab on my right knee, and I had a month of rehab on the left knee. It was rough. You know, they check your range of motion. I remember having a nurse come to the house 2 to 3 times a week initially. And we would just do little things behind the chair and bend my knee. And then we went in, it was kind of like a mini gym, physical therapy. And they did the range of motion test and they hurt me. I would take pain medicine before I went. When I came home, I would take more pain medicine. And then I would elevate my knee. I would ice my knee and rest. That was like my daily task for 3 months with the first surgery. But I'm so thankful that I had the knee surgeries. I'm so thankful that everything was a success. I did my physical therapy and I can walk now. I can play golf now. And everything was a success. It was great. Look at me now. Look at now. I have new knees. Triumph. Looking for a path to walk on a golf course to play. Thank you.